Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for Daniels. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18, pioneer. Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Go track, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Dragon 60.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for them now, following the penalty. Back now, pressure on its way. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. It's taken in by Lamb. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
He'll throw it. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The give here on second. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Landon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake here, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Daniels off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Viking 18.
They go play action on first. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Right up the gut. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Set up.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Chop 60, chop 60. Ready?
Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go!
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Let's go.
So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's brought down for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
It's 4th and goal.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They send a tight end in motion. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Washington calls it second timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Pass to the left. 7
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on third. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal, Washington.
70 Lions.
They're going to run with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and goal, it's an option to the left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Commanders, looking at 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
On the jump.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels back to throw. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. One after try good by Reichert. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on, set. Buffalo 18.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready?
He'll throw it. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back to 60.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Daniels on first down. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now a give left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, set.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And the Commanders pick this one up.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's going to lob one deep down the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he crosses midfield before going out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. To throw, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Daniels from the pistol. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. He's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Catch is made down the right sideline. A lot of mess on the move here. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Parker sent in motion right. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that was pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give to Barkley, left side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Daniels now. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Motioning one of the tight ends. Toss play to Barkley. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now, Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 3rd down now. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
70 Lions. Here we go, Shaq. Hey, check that. Go.
Hand off to the back. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Back to the well again. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on first down. That throw finds Kittle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the two tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch in every single yard that came with it.
They'll throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Trying the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th-quarter lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go to Barkley again. Gets to space right side. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. It's taken in by Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bring it. Go.
On first down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Throw complete to Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Have the 60, have the 60.
From the 16. Able to find Nakua here. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on.
Ready?
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Setting up the running back screen. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your up.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Throwing it deep off his back foot. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Deron Bland has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running back, motioning right. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. McLaughlin's got it, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Go.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Set. Alert. Alert. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
A 6-yard loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.